Encountering me is the worst thing that could have happened to you.
We successfully divided their forces. Now that he is alone, we just need to defeat Liu Bei himself.
March forward!
Bring him down.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
I'll take you all out!
It shouldn't have been like this.
The enemy
That
officer
did not go as
has
planned.
been defeated. I must try again later. Take this! Looking rough. Alright, great shit now! The enemy officer has been defeated.
Cannot lose a companion here. How will I ever fulfill my purpose without them?
Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let us overcome this enemy. The enemy officer has been defeated.
You have my thanks. Now,
The enemy
let's
officer
push the enemy back
has
together.
been defeated.
Thank you for coming. Let's go. I sense the bond between has strengthened.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is
Thanks! I owe you one!
So what am I going to do with you?
Come now, surrender your life to me. The world is not large enough for both you and Lord Cao Cao. You'll have to be eliminated before you gain too much power.
Your overestimation of my ambition is becoming tiresome. I refuse to be defeated before making my mark on the
The
world.
enemy officer.
It's hard to believe they bested us with such an inferior force.
This
At least I
territory
managed
is
to
ours.
buy us some time.
I'm so glad to see you all alive. Let's go. Let us set out together now. To Jing!
I'm still needed. That means
The
I
enemy
must fall
officer
back for now.
has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Liu Bei. Cannot allow him to escape here.
Numbers like that won't make things any easier if they catch up to us. But I have an idea. Go on ahead, everyone. Advance, now!
New targets ripe for plunder. Take everything they have.
Now, hold on. What are you coming after me for? I'm hardly worth your time.
Encountering me is the worst thing that could have happened to you. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Come on. I can handle you. No problem.
The enemy officer has been
Looks like
defeated.
we'll have to cross the river here. Lord Liu Bei, please watch your step.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I can barely hold my weapon anymore. Maybe it's time to call it a day.
That did not go as planned. The enemy officer I must try again has been later. defeated.
Let's go. I knew they'd be here. Liu Bei is ours for the taking. Strike while the enemy is stumbling. Rain death upon them.
Lord Liu Bei, keep going and watch your step. I will turn back to repel the enemy. Forward march!
I'm ready. It's over. Let's end this. No chance to rekindle an old relationship.
Got this.
These turbulent times dictate such things.
Come and face me.
So, you would face me in battle, would you? Very well.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Bring him down.
It's been easy.
The enemy officer
Does fate hold
has
in
been
store
defeated.
for you, I believe? Someday, our forces will clash in one final battle.
The enemy officer has been
I shall
defeated.
pull back for now. However, we shall meet in battle again.
Now. Let's go.
I believe I have to call you a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
I don't see any way out of this. Perhaps this battle's to be my last.
Now.
I'm here to lend a hand. You have my thanks. Now, let's push the enemy back together.
The enemy officer
shall
has
be
been
your
defeated.
adversary.
Take this. Let's get serious. Now.
Retreat is our only
The
option
enemy
here.
officer has been defeated.
I hope I was at least able to slow their stride. We will fight with
Come on, what are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
If we can make it through here, we can lose them entirely. Just a little bit farther. Forge ahead with all you can muster. Forward march!
That was close.
We have archers here too? Get this here! Hunter down. Get this here!
Got this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Feel my wrath!
Let's go.
I'll take you all out! I'm still waiting for a real challenge! You're mine!
Finally. Looks like we've gotten rid of them. I thought it impossible. We pulled it off.
Your turn!
Hey, you're done for.
Hey, what are you going on about? Everything we do is supposedly impossible.
I'm just glad that everyone is safe and sound.
Indeed. We all survived what many would not. It serves as a strong reminder that I possess such reliable companions.
Did you... Boss, did you just call me your companion? I'll never leave your side for as long as I live! You're the best!
Now, we march. Everyone together. With faith in our great purpose.
That was a narrow escape, but we made it.
We were lucky everyone did their part. I lost count of the times I thought that title...
So this is what it means to face the full brunt of Lord Cao Cao's forces in a direct conflict.
So it seems. Zhao Yun, Zhou Tsang, we've already put so much weight on you.
On the contrary.
I'd go to hell and back for Lord Guan Yu. As long as he's...
I see. We've almost made it to Jing.
I'm so bored. On days like these, all a man can do is drink the hours away. Wouldn't you agree? What's wrong with a little wine to pass the time?
Forget it, Zhang Fei. The last time you thought you had time to drink, you nearly destroyed Liu Bei's reputation.
Come on, I'm dying of boredom here. I figured Cao Cao would be hot up.
If you're bored, then go out on patrol. Lord Liu Biao has given us a warm welcome. Our brother is doing his best to meet Lord Liu Biao's If you have time to get drunk, then you have time to listen to the troubles of at least one of the peasants.
Yeah, I get it. But isn't that the sort of thing we've been doing since I thought Liu Bei brought us here to do something bigger But while we're sitting around doing odd jobs, Cao Cao is getting stronger by the day.
True.
And hasn't our brother accepted Liu Biao? How the hell was socializing with Liu Biao and his peasants?
That's enough, Zhang Fei.
Is that so? Then he should have... The way he's acting now...
Well,
you heard? They say there's a dragon living up in the mountains.
Tonight, Lord Liu Biao is hosting a banquet in Xiangyang. I'll need to be ready for anything. After spending a little time here in Jing, those who serve under Lord Liu Biao, initially, he said that having an intimidating escort would make us look ungrateful, but together we managed to talk him out of it. He agreed to take one guard with him, as long as it was me. His reasoning is that Lord Liu Biao wouldn't be able to relax and enjoy himself drinking around. He's very hesitant to bring Lord Jiangfei to a formal banquet, so he ended up choosing me instead. As for me, I am bound by our leader's orders. I've been asked to be unobtrusive as I watch, but from what I have seen, it is clear that not all is well here in the land of Jing. All I can do is hope for the...
Wake up! Liu Bei's in trouble! Yeah! Just get up! My brother! My brother, he's at the banquet, Damn it, Zhao Yun will tell you everything!
So Lord Liu Bei really hasn't returned here to Xinye.
Just to reiterate what you told us, Xiao Yun. Our brother disappeared.
Yes. One of Lord Liu Biao's retainers, Cai Mao, made the suggestion to I rejected the proposal over and over again, but I relented at Lord Liu Bei's command. Lord Liu Biao came later to inform me that Lord Liu Bei had gone to relieve. The whole banquet was in an uproar, and that is, he believed he was in a position to seize control of Jing. Getting the lords and retainers into separate rooms was like
such treachery. But it is possible that our brother sensed danger.
Sai Mao, you'll pay for this. I'll kill him the second I see.
Calm yourself, Zhang Fei. For now, we need to make...
Damn it all. And what about Liu Biao? We all know he must have had a hand in this too.
No. Lord Liu Biao rebuked Cai Mao and placed him under strict watch. He is not at fault. Should fall on the one who failed to guard his lordship. I will find Lord Liu Bei, even if it costs me my life.
All you have done is faithful.
Lord Guan Yu.
While we're wasting time talking, our brother could be...
Right. The more of us we have looking for him, the better. Zhou Tang.
You got it! I'll run over and have a quick...
I'm going to Shenyang too. I can't see my...
I will join you.
I am sorry to trouble you, but would you... Please be safe, brother.
Surprise quiz time! Lord Zhang Fei has a little nickname for himself. He calls himself Zhang Fei of... what?
Hey, come on now. He was Lord Liu Biao.
Oh, so I don't know what Lord Liu Bei looked...
We usually go to the market up north. I think that must have been when he spotted. I'm sorry we couldn't be of any more help. I'm sorry.
Oh, how goes the search? I've been running around asking everyone I can. I'm going to look around here a little more.
Lord Liu Bei, I can't say for certain whether it would... And he was being chased by some...
Hey, Dad! Can we...
Oh, all right. Please excuse us.
So, but there's a deep valley just ahead. You think that means he had a jump? If he did...
Oh, you've made it here as well. Based on the information I've gathered, it is very likely that Lord Liu Bei is somewhere near this location. But why would he be out here in the middle of no—
Ah, there you are.
Lord Liu Bei! It is—
I'm sorry about all this. Everyone must have been worried sick.
But where could you possibly have been?
Well, there's also something I'd like to discuss with everyone. Let's head back to Xinye for now. When I realized what I was not familiar with the area, so all I could do was wander. Just when I began to lose hope, it was home to an old man named Sima Hui.
Sima Hui.
Apparently, everyone calls him Master Shui Jing. When I told him about my current circumstances, choose one of my pupils, the Sleeping Dragon or the Fledgling Phoenix.
Sleeping Dragon?
You've met many people in your travels. Do you have any idea who those two might be? I see. Then we'll just have to rely on whatever clue.
With all due respect, Lord Liu Bei, did it not occur to you to ask Lord Sima Hui for the names of the sleep—
Yeah, that would really speak.
Of course, I did all I could to get the names out of him. But he would—
Perhaps he meant—
These intellectual types always feel the need to test you. He must think he and his students are really...
It's frustrating, I admit. But his words have given me hope. Like a ray of light shining through the darkness. Perhaps it's time we break free from this laziness. After all, we've been growing rounder by the day due to all the banquet.
Brother!
I want you all to bring me whatever information you can find about the Sleeping Dragon and There's someone out there who can lead me to my dreams. And I will...
I've come here to ask you if... I know this may seem quite sudden, but do you think you could introduce me to Lord Liu Bei? I'm sorry. What Lord Liu Bei's ranks are missing is the guidance of wisdom. I myself have spent a good deal of time in the pursuit. While I may not have the vision of the Sleeping Dragon or Fledgling Phoenix, I think I can be of some help. Then those names are also known to you. Those two are...
Cao Cao's forces are attacking! Make haste to the war room! Cao Cao's forces have already reached...
I've never seen a formation like that before.
Their army is large and they're in an unfamiliar formation.
But there might be even more of them coming.
You're right. More importantly, us holding up.
We aren't getting anywhere by talking.
Please wait. That formation is not something you can carelessly...
And who are you? I've never...
Well... a little help, if you would.
Huh? A strategist?
Would you be willing to help us through this?
I am Shishu, a pupil of Master Shui Jing. I thought my skills would be best...
Shui Jing?
We can speak more of my origins later. We should first concern ourselves. I had a look at the enemy's formation in the front of the gate just a moment ago. Charging into that powerful formation without the right, but given Cao Cao's superior numbers, it will be difficult. But if I could observe their ranks from a closer position...
Brother, what should we do?
I believe in him. Besides, none of us had any idea how to get out of this.
Lord Liu Bei... Have you heard?
They say that...
Easy to lose your way in the mountains of Xinye, so never go out at night.
Do I have your attention?
No.
Thank you.
I'm great.
My time has come.
I'm counting on you. Shishu, I shall leave this battle to you. Bring us victory with your great intellect.
We will fight with you.
Yes, my lord. I will do what I can. Victory should be ours if we can break their formation.
The enemy officer
First,
has been
we need to
defeated.
determine the particulars of their formation. Come with me. We will find a vantage point. Forward, advance!
Can't just wait around while the enemy sets up their formation. I think I'll go take a look for myself.
Let's go. This is bad. Going out unprepared will only end in disaster. Hold back until I give the signal.
Shishu, you must forgive their hastiness. The men were only trying to protect their comrades.
By your side!
What the? We can't go anywhere!
They surrounded us so quickly. So this is the infamous 8 Gates formation.
Counting on you.
Coming right at you! Get ready to be brought down.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Well, that's what they get for charging in.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
There's no time to spare. We must take the high ground.
Quickly is ours.
Lord Shishu, we've taken the high ground. Where should we go next?
Now we push for the eastern stronghold. Oh, but leave troops here to protect this position. I've no doubt it'll be of use to us later. Forward, advance!
Let's go. Let's go.
To have you here is all I need. The enemy officer
I'm counting
has
on
been
you.
defeated.
Now and beyond.
A little rash to be charging in alone for the sake of battle. I guess you want to die. Bear witness to my power.
Concentrate. The enemy officer has been defeated.
We're making progress.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Done everything that you asked. What's next?
Now, we need to observe their formation. As I expected, their formation is incomplete. If everyone follows my orders correctly, this plan is sure to succeed. But the enemy is undeniably strong. They've made any weak links in their formation hard to exploit. The gates of life, view, and opening have been expertly concealed. It will be difficult to determine which one to attack.
If we choose the wrong one, it will not end well for us.
Yes, but we are not without hope. Those 3 gates are bound to be different from the others, somehow. We just need to look for that difference. If we choose the correct gate, their formation will crumble.
Good observation. Then we now know what must be done. Thanks to Shishu, we have a clue. Head towards the formation and look for a gate that is different from the others. Forward march!
When you've spotted the difference, enter the formation from there. You should be able to dismantle it from inside.
Take that!
movement. We must have entered the wrong gate.
Are you injured?
Let's go.
You have entered the gate of destruction. There will be a difficult battle ahead.
The enemy officer on defense appears formidable. Their formation stands strong. Their attacks will be unrelenting. We must go on. Defeat their officer and disrupt their counterattack. We'll just have to persevere.
The enemy
through
officer
strength alone.
has been defeated.
Keep going until another flaw appears in their formation.
Let's go.
There's no virtue in dying for so little. We shall retreat and fight another day.
You dare challenge this formation with brute strength? You will come to regret your folly and perish.
Reporting! Enemy forces are approaching from the west. They are predicted to arrive shortly.
So the enemy had units ready to attack.
The enemy officer
formation was to be used for
been
a
defeated.
counterattack, just as I predicted. We should be able to stop the reinforcements at the western
The enemy
shore.
officer has
Still,
been defeated.
Not a moment to lose in dealing with their formation. A crack has formed in their formation.
Let's go.
That is where we strike. That officer must be in charge of this section. Take him down to break their formation. That was amazing. I can't believe you broke through with force alone. But you should take better care of yourself. Break away from the formation for now.
Have I failed somewhere? I shall analyze later. For now, I must pull back.
You still haven't found any gates that appear different? Well, they wouldn't make it easy for us.
Now we shall make our charge at their leader. Let's finish this in a single blow. Advance now.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take that.
Let's go.
Wait. The enemy's movement. We must have entered the wrong gate.
You are trapped inside a formation of certain doom. Anyone who enters shall be crushed by my hand. Take this. I wasn't.
The enemy
An
officer
excellent display
has
of
been
skill.
defeated.
We shall fight again.
You're unbelievable. Do you intend to break the formation purely by force?
Take this. Are you injured? Let's go.
Definitely on charge. It's unexpected. No room for tacticians here, it seems.
Is that it? Gotta be quicker than that. Bear witness to my power.
Witness our plans.
Reporting! Another enemy contingent is coming from the north!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We can still do something about this. Although, any more surprises like that will make it difficult.
Cao Cao. I must prevent him from continuing on his path. And for that, I cannot lose Liu Bei. Weak-willed followers of Cao Cao, bloodied on his path to domination, become lost in the fog and lament your deeds.
What is this ghastly fog? It's confusing our senses.
Let's go. The formation is beginning to break. Let us strike before they recover.
Do not give in to panic! Surround them!
I shall retreat now, so that I may fight again another day.
The enemy officer.
Hold back from the formation for the time being.
Let's go.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Let's go.
You see anything? You saw through the Yellow Turban's sorcery. Perhaps you can see things the rest of us cannot.
Let's go.
Wait. The enemy's movement. We must have entered the wrong gate.
Let's go. Let's go.
What a bold strategy you have there. But this is as far as you go.
Leave it to me. Maybe you can take me? I claim another victory in the name of my brother.
Things aren't going my way today. Maybe next time. Lord Liu Bei, the 8 Gates formation will soon be destroyed. That warrior has shown incredible strength.
Hold strong.
Yes, I see that. In fact, he has exceeded all my expectations.
I claim another victory in the name of my brother.
It's your turn. That is the last one. It's time to destroy the formation.
Quite the trouble you've caused us. But I think it's about time to put a stop to that.
Take that.
Shouldn't have been like this.
The enemy officer.
Well, I
has
for
been
one
defeated.
am amazed. There's little to be done against a frontal assault of such intensity.
Lord Liu Bei, the 8 Gates formation has been completely dismantled.
It is a sight to behold. Excellent work. Send our forces forward. We shall rout Cao Cao's army.
The enemy officer.
Not let Lord
been defeated.
Shu's careful guidance go to waste. Obliterate
The enemy officer has been defeated.
It's time to go all out. Leave the violence to me.
What just happened? That's another enemy power.
Thanks.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Someone defeated the 8 Gates formation?
Let's go.
So it was you, Zuluan. You've sided with Liu Bei, then.
So Liu Bei has grown even stronger. Lord Cao Cao must be informed.
Zuluan, I thought you served Cao Cao, but now I see you in the camp of Liu Bei. I see. Liu Bei has an important role to play. He's to eradicate. He must be protected.
The heart of the sacred bird has grown still. The young boy grew to be a man, wandering the boundless world, searching for the purest revenge. And then he came upon the people of the North. How can one who has forgotten everything, the paths taken by the two of you? Now, there is only one way to reach the end.
Cao Cao's 8 Gates formation was undeniably impressive. And more than anyone, we have you to thank for that.
Remarkable? Oh, I wouldn't say that, my lord. I just...
There's no need for modesty in my presence.
Huh?
Or is it Fledgling Phoenix? I can't decide.
My lord, I don't...
I thought if I dropped it casually into a conversation...
You think I'm the sleeping dragon, or...
I do. Why, am I wrong?
I beg your pardon, but you are. They are far... Their grand plans can defeat massive armies and turn provinces into empires.
Grand plans?
And you seek nothing less than to unite the entire world under your rule. I would advise you to summon the sleeping dragon and the fledgling
Do you know them?
I do. They both live in Jing province. The sleeping dragon's real name is Zhuge Liang. The fledgling phoenix is Peng.
The fledgling phoenix. Yes, I suppose I have. And I'm sure Shishu has told you. But I'm afraid you were misled. I've had my fill of generals and warlords. For now, I'm leading a peaceful life. Oh, quite sure. I truly believe that Lord Liu Bei is a great man. It would be an honor to No, right now, but I hope you will be a friend, and if his lordship does ask about me...
That Cao Cao. I made to test them.
The other day, I told Lord Liu Bei about Zhuge, but now I'm worried they'll be angry at me for doing so. You see, they're quite, well, they've become hermits. I hope you are right, but they have turned their backs on affairs of state. Perhaps they are, but I'm certain that if they got to know Lord Liu Bei, they'd gladly... It's not simply that Lord Liu Bei cares about us. He wants to earn our trust. He's no sage, I admit that. But if there was ever... And if he is the man I believe him to be, then I have no doubt he would win. I have chosen to devote my life to his cause. So perhaps...
But fortune was on our side. To find Lord Zhuge Liang's hermitage so...
And they say this fellow's even sharper than Shishu. Now that will be something to behold.
It certainly will. But brother, are we certain that this is the right move?
It was Shishu who He told me that Lord Zhuge Liang was the man I needed in order to accomplish my goals. It would be an insult to ignore his counsel. So, we will be gone some time. The castle is in your hands while we are gone. Thank you. I'm determined not to...
Do not look so glum. He may not have been home, but we did leave him a message. I am certain he'll come to us.
Yeah, after all, Liu Bei himself went to him for a visit. Zhuge Liang's bound to it.
I think you may be overselling. I'm sure Lord Zhuge Liang has good reasons for not seeing us right away. We just need to be patient.
Surprise quiz time! Lord Jung...
Ah, there you are. I was hoping to ask you something. This is just an idle thought. A hypothetical, if you... Imagine that you found out someone you cared for was in grave... If it meant saving that person, a dream, perhaps, or an aspiration. Something that gave your life meaning. Yeah, I see. Yes, I suppose it's the men who can act decisively. Regardless of the... I suppose it just goes to show that I'm out of my depth. A decision half made... Forgive me. When you are around, it seems I can't help but burden you with such matters.
Hey, how long has it been since we left that message for Zhuge Liang? We hear anything?
No. There's been no sign of a reply. Perhaps, or perhaps, something has befallen him. Bro...
Huh? What is it, brother?
It's nothing. Pay me no heed. Let's do as...
That Zhuge Liang still isn't there.
I don't understand it either. Could it be that he's trying to avoid our brother?
Then why doesn't he show himself? He's had plenty of chances. How many times does he expect us to visit?
Whatever is going on, it's too early to tell for sure. Let's give him a... But if Lord Zhuge Liang really doesn't want to meet us, perhaps it would be better for all our sakes. What do you think?
If Zhuge Liang...
Shishu? Hey, Shishu. What's wrong? You've been acting strange recently, like you...
No, Forgive me, Lord Liu Bei. I can't. That is to say, I'm unable to continue...
What? What?
I'm sorry, but I cannot explain why. All I can say is...
For your mother? I see. But let me commend you on making a brave decision. Such filial piety is to be admired, especially in this day and age. I won't try to change your mind. Rather, if there's anything I can do to help you and your family, name it. If it is in my power, it will be done.
Thank you for having given me the opportunity to... Oh, it's you. I'll be leaving Xinye soon. I wanted to thank you for everything that you've done for me. I can tell you, but no one... A short while ago, I received a message from one of Cao Cao's men. It also said that my mother... At first blush, that sounds reassuring, doesn't it? But I knew immediately what it really meant. She is their hostage. But Lord Liu Bei would have tried to do something to help. And I don't want... Like everyone else here, I only wanted to serve Lord Liu Bei. But that, it seems, perhaps this is the selfish choice. Still, I would like to ask you for one last favor. Will you look after Lord Liu Bei? He is a great... Thank you. Knowing that is great comfort to me. Though my serving Cao Cao may make us enemies on the battlefield, I hope you will continue to follow your...
Have you heard? They say there's a dragon living up in the mountains of Jing province.
Dragon? I heard it was a phoenix or something like that.
Liu Bei and his swarm...
I'm telling you, I don't like it.
If it's a show of sincerity he wants, we've given him more than he could possibly need.
You can stay here if you like, but I am How many times do I have to say it? I'm not so grand that I've become too proud to... In the end, I'm just an officer in the employ of Liu Biao. I have no power of my own. I'm the same man I was when we first set out. Back then, did you think we were so important that wise men would come?
No.
Shishu said that if Lord Zhuge Liang truly did not want to meet us, he would have said so the first time. But he hasn't refused us yet, has he? Which means we're obligated to keep trying until he does. He will eventually give us his... Now that we've lost Shishu, our need for a military strategist is greater than ever. Someone with talent. That's more important than our time or our pride. So please...
You are a tenacious visitor, I will give you that. But what prompts a great officer like you to keep knocking on the door of a humble hermit like myself?
You are the sleeping dragon. The genius whose grand plans can topple legions and make provinces into empires.
Well, you'll need to be a bit more specific than that. Speak plainly.
You mouthy little...
That's enough, Zhang Fei. Fine. I'll dispense with the formality. Simply put, I have a mission, and you can help me. I've staked my life on a great endeavor, and will do anything to see it through.
A great endeavor?
I'll build a world where
I see. But again, that's not very specific. For starters, what does it mean to live as you wish? After all, living as you wish isn't that hard. Look at me. I refuse to serve any...
But you are the exception. The reality is, few people have your choices. And many die without ever finding a dream. Even I had to live many years before my eyes finally opened to what I wanted to achieve.
Then tell me this. If some men live as they please, and some men don't...
War, chaos, and anarchy keep men from their dreams. A trite answer, I know, but true nonetheless. If we can offer a help, and even if it doesn't, surely there's no...
So, you want to put an end to the turmoil across the land. Is that your dream?
But it's not that simple. If peace were merely the absence of turmoil...
Brother.
But Lord Cao Cao only sees the distant future. He doesn't see the destruction that he leaves in his wake. All the men, women, and children who died having never found their dreams. All those lives cut down, sacrifices to his grander vision. I see the righteousness of Lord Cao Cao's cause, and I understand the sacrifices. But even so, I cannot accept them. Laugh if you want. I know that what I'm saying...
If you were determined to achieve such things with your own hands, I'd call it purpose.
Purpose?
Cao Cao has chosen the road of conquest and control. He uses the sword to end turmoil and the rule of reason to impose peace. It's the most obvious path, logical and clear. On the other hand, your way, Lord Liu Bei, is the way of a king, but it is also foolishness. A fantasy woven out of...
Yes, but can you help me? How can I make it a reality?
How? By bringing the entire land under your rule.
And how do I do that?
The Longzong plan. Divide and conquer. Drive Cao Cao and Sun Quan apart and make this a three-sided war. I will show you how.
Where's Lord Liu Bei? Is he with Lord Zhuge Liang?
Yes. Ever since he brought Lord Zhuge Liang back here, they've been holed up together. He said he feels like a fish who's finally found all his vague ideas for a better world are being hammered into solid plan.
That's all well and good. But what exactly are they? I don't like it. Not one bit.
I'm not sure I like it either. But as much as we'd like to, we cannot help him with this. We don't know what advice this Lord Zhuge Liang is giving our brother, or what plans they're hatching.
I remember Xinye, and how Lord Shusu seemed to Now if a man as smart as him says Lord Zhuge Liang is even better, then who am I? Our army had everything but the sharp-minded council needed to guide us. If Lord Liu Bei has found the missing piece in this military strategist, there'll be nothing to stop him from achieving the I thought you would. They say that one great strategist is worth 10 million men on the battlefield, and even as a humble warrior, it will be a thrill to fight under a military. How will Lord Zhuge Liang use me? What will my role be?
Lord Zhuge Liang wishes to speak with you. He wants to talk to you about... We have sent out scouts, but so far there have been no reports of any... That's all I was ordered to tell you.
In the next battle, we expect the enemy to attack with a large force, which means...
Whoa, hold on, slow down there.
Forgive me. Cao Cao's forces will soon march against us.
But we routed Cao Cao's army some time ago, and we haven't seen any sign of attack from them since. What makes you think they're coming now?
Jing is a key territory for any conqueror. And because Lord Liu Bei stands in direct opposition to Cao Cao's ideals, being fought off once will not be enough to break their spirit. They will come again for taking into account their losses in the last battle. I believe they should be more or less ready.
Are you sure? That would be remarkably persistent of them.
I doubt they'll give up. Not until they've eliminated the remnants of Yuan Shao's.
So Lord Zhuge Liang.
We establish a position at Boangpo. It is complex terrain with natural...
But their army will be closing in mass.
Well, I'm interested. Let's... by the way, I would...
Forgive me for the lack of introductions. This is my...
What?
It is a pleasure to meet you. I will be serving Lord Liu Bei, alongside my husband. Although inventing things is my main interest, I'm also a capable fighter.
Whoa, wait. Did you both know?
Yes.
We did.
The pleasure is ours.
Zhao Yun, you're okay with... Hey, I know you've got something to say about all this, don't you?
Indeed.
Hey, wait! What do you mean?
I will do whatever I can to assist my...
We appreciate it. I, for one, am glad to have...
Easy to lose your way in the mountains of Xinye.
Shall we start?
Yes.
Good!
Yes.
Yes.
Let's go.
Once we take G, the supremacy of Cao Cao will be close at hand. To battle! Cut down all who stand in our way!
I believe in the wisdom and bravery of my people. We will stop the rampage of Cao Cao's forces together!
Our central forces
enemy
will
officer
block the enemy
has
advance.
been defeated.
Meanwhile, the flanks are to capture critical locations.
The enemy
to prepare
officer
for our plans.
has been defeated.
As long as everyone does their job, victory is all but certain. Let us take the first step toward bringing about Lord Liu Bei's rule.
It is just as Lord Zhuge said. Archers, let your arrows fill the sky.
We won't last long with these arrows raining down on us.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
And take out their commanders!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Come on! We must use Zhuge Liang's plan to push Cao Cao's forces back!
Let's go.
Counting on you.
Take this! Die!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. Take that. The enemy officer has been defeated.
My perfect plan fail.
Amazing! We cannot succeed, not without you.
Take this.
That an officer? You must be kidding!
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Pulling back for now.
You've done very well. It's good to know I can count on you.
Our enemies fell to my incredible might.
The way is clear. We will now assault the strongholds from the north and capture them. Advance now!
Next, we have to capture the base of the forest. All of this is a bit too precise for my liking.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
All right! It's time to head out and do my part!
They've taken that location. It seems we might get
The
pincer.
enemy officer has been defeated.
If it's taken, we take it back. Simple. Tell the rear guard to move forward. Begin the advance.
Whoa. I feel so uneasy suddenly. Lord Eugene, we should head to defend the base.
I can't understand your reasoning. It is crucial
The enemy
to defend
officer
the base.
has
I
been
have no
defeated.
objections.
The enemy officer
Begin the advance.
has been defeated.
Don't give this place up to the enemy. Tighten those defenses.
Believe this.
The enemy officer
The enemy is on the
has
back
been defeated.
foot. Soldiers, this is it. Let us rip into their lines. Start the advance.
The center of their formation looks to be unraveling. Concentrate our troops there.
The strongholds have been taken, but our allies aren't yet ready. We must wait for the right moment.
Let's give it to them.
The enemy
So,
officer
the trap is
has
ready.
been defeated.
The time has come to set the plan into motion. With your might, I am certain we will see it done.
I'm still needed. That means I must fall back for now.
This is going great.
Keep up the pace and push on forward!
You are not going to like the outcome of this encounter.
Let's go. Take that.
To victory!
Amazing! You are a
The
swift
enemy
and deadly
officer
warrior.
has been defeated. Let's go. Take this. Bear witness to my power. Take this.
Infested?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Face me!
Looking rough. Bear witness to my power. Prepare for pain.
Looking rough. I've done my job and captured the stronghold. Now, time for the fire arrows.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Here? So we've been lured into a trap. Our reserves will not reach us here.
So that's what they were after. How could I have let them deceive me?
The plan's aim has been achieved. Now, the rest is down to our warriors. May you all fare well in battle.
There is now a way to victory. Charge them head on and push into their main camp. Forward march!
It's as if Lord Tuga Leon's strategy controls the flow of the battle itself. It seems fine.
The enemy officer.
We've got comrades currently engaged. Let's go give them our support. Let us advance.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You see, everyone is in high spirits. No one can stop us. We'll be here to support.
The enemy officer has been defeated among our ranks. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
You must be reckless beyond reason to rush forward like that.
We cannot just concede defeat and run. We have to strike back. Too weak. Go on, John!
Attack.
Now's the time!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this! officer has been defeated.
Looking rough. Our enemies fell to my incredible might!
Concentrate. My strength fails me. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take that! I can't believe it. We outnumbered them by far, and yet Lord Cao Cao must be informed about Liu Bei's new strategist immediately.
All of you, thank you for following Zhuge Liang's plan and seeing it through. This victory has been the result of strength matched with wisdom. This will likely slow down Cao Cao's forces, so we can plan our defense of Jing province in the meantime. Incredible. Lord Cao Cao was not holding back.
I hope I was able to show some of what I'm...
You did. I can now...
Yes, well, fine. I'll consider you on par.
That is more than I could ask for. A strategist acts as the mind of an army, and warriors such as you, who have assisted Lord Liu... Now, do excuse me. I must see to some...
You know, he may be a schemer, but only at times.
Have you heard? They say there's a...
There is something we must... We have heard that Lord Liu Biao fell ill a few days ago.
I mean, he is getting pretty old. Yes, one can't help but think back to what happened with...
Back then, he refused the offer of governorship, which eventually led to Louis Bu. But now that Lord Zhuge Liang is our strategist, I wonder...
So, you wish for...
Cao Cao currently controls the entirety of Hebei. Should he succeed, no one in... Now that Lord Liu Biao has fallen ill, you may be the only... But... Given the circumstances, perhaps I should be more blunt. Taking Jing is a way for us to put a stop to Cao Cao's advance. Once Jing is under our control, let us go on and obtain Yi. It is a Liu Zhang, who currently rules Yi, is known to be generous. My lord, if you were to decide to rule both Yi and Jing, by taking both provinces and allying ourselves with Sun Quan,
I won't deny that I hope to one day control the entire realm, and I recognize the logic in your plan, which will see Lord Cao Cao, Lord Sun Quan, but I cannot and will not steal Jing away from the rightful successor of Lord Liu Biao. Instead, we ought to support him while he is ill. I would be but taking Jing for myself would not be my way.
Of course. Then I will not force this upon you.
You aren't going to attempt to...
I was sure you were going to say as much. However, this will limit our options.
I do not care. There cannot be anything more...
I understand.
You know, this might be weird for me to say, but I'm actually glad that Liu Song... Well, Zhuge Liang tried to talk brother into succeeding Liu Biao. But it just goes to show that he's still the same man as... We might have talked about this before, but you know how our responsibilities have... But brother, his heart hasn't changed since the very beginning. That's the kind of man I want to support. He has charisma. And so, he... Anyway, even though we may not have a big plan in mind, like brother or Zhuge Liang... You haven't changed a bit either, huh? Right then, let's go give that bastard tug.
Surprise quiz time! Lord Zhang Fei has a little nickname for himself. He calls himself Zhang Fei of... what? Give up? The answer is Zhang...
Hey!
Yes.
Yes, sir. So I figured...
Lord Cao Cao, and we can...
Oh!
Liu Bei and his sworn...
I hear Lord Liu Bei refused Lord Liu Biao's offer. I still cannot say what the Would it not have been better if Lord Liu Bei had ruled Jing, if only temporarily, with a massive army advancing toward us? Would that not have been the best option? I cannot see Lord Liu Song being up for a fight. I had a feeling you may be thinking the same thing. Still, I am also somewhat glad Lord Liu Bei is a man who brings honor to these lands. That is why, for me, it was witnessing how he risks his life to see justice done. If he had changed his ways and taken Jing from Lord Liu Song, perhaps his followers would have deserted. Such a choice could have ruined all that he's built up over. But whatever the case, it is no matter how formidable our adversary.
Shishu.
Lord Liu Bei.
You have come to call for our surrender, have you not?
I see you have not changed, Zhuge Liang. Lord Liu Zong has already surrendered to Cao Cao's forces. He supposedly... No. No matter how great of a strategy Zhuge Liang puts into motion, the moment Lord Liu Zong switched... And while this may be unexpected coming from your enemy's messenger, Lord Liu Bei, I beg of you will have more opportunities, as long...
Shishu is correct, my lord. Although, that is not to say it is impossible to defend...
You're saying there's a...
Indeed. We can use the people of Xinye as decoys to lure the enemy...
That will not do. By employing such tactics, we would be robbing the people of Xinye of the ability to decide...
Which is why I said that Shishu is correct. Quickly abandon...
Right. I appreciate your warning, Shishu.
You are too kind. Though I may not be able to leave Cao Cao's service, I wish to be... And that is why I might not be able to advise you directly.
No. Any subterfuge of that kind would only be a detriment.
You want me?
Abandoning the castle is one thing, but getting away safely is another. And, with your wisdom, there is no need to worry. If you make but a small contribution...
You really haven't changed, have you? Fine. A small contribution it shall be.
Easy to lose your way in the mountains of Xi.
I'm all prepared and ready to go.
I am sorry.
You need not worry, brother. All we need to do is survive.
Right. We will protect...
I suppose I can't afford to waver now. All right. Let's go.
My lord! My lord! I'm grateful to see you. Some of the peasants here escaped from Cao Cao's invading forces. Others barred from their castle since Governor Liu Song's surrender. They've endured much difficulty. They've nowhere else to turn. We humbly ask for your guidance.
Bringing them along would inevitably slow our march's pace. Just advise them to avoid any rash acts. Cao Cao's forces are unlikely to raise a hand to peasants who have shown no resistance.
Zhuge Liang. The Longzong plan required the acquisition of Jing province.
Huh. My lord?
And now, I have taken Jing province. It would be truly strange to suggest relinquishing it now.
My apologies. Indeed, a kingdom is more than land. It is those who call it home who are truly vital. And you have indeed taken Jing province. So, let us combine our abilities to overcome hardship and discover the way forward. To your kingdom, Lord Liu Bei.
Forgive me, everyone. I wish for them to accompany us. That is my desire.
Our advance is far too slow. We need to put some distance between us and Cao Cao's forces. The cause is fair.
I cannot just leave those who came to me.
Yes, I understand that. And it is... I will now head... The governor there, Lord Liu Qi, owes me a favor.
A favor, eh?
Oh, it was nothing. Lord Guan Yu, I would like you to accompany me to Jiangxia. We will...
Very well. Zhao Fei.
Of course.
With my life.
Thank you.
There you are, Zuluan. I see you are still with Liu Bei, assisting him in his struggle to stop Cao Cao. That is good. But what is going on? What is Liu Bei trying to do by taking this many commoners with him as he flees? What? Do you mean that he would risk the lives of the people for something so abstract? Whatever his reason is, this will most likely end in a great deal of casualties. Why will he not run and leave the people behind? Even Cao Cao would not attack commoners who are away from their lord. And why would they not try to this many individuals displaying such loyalty to one man? I had only thought of Liu Bei as a simple tool. But... what? Spreading his beliefs and dragging his people into war. I suppose that is befitting of what people usually call a hero. And as with all so-called heroes, wherever Liu Bei goes, no matter the words they use to glorify their cause, in the end, each of them and judging from how dire this current situation is, I see Cao Cao's army has come. So, What will Liu Bei do now? I shall watch.
Fight, so that honor may carry the day!
I'm counting on you.
I carry the very future of our realm, and I shall Let us go.
Whatever it takes. We must get to Lord Liu Bei! Come on! That name means nothing. He stands alone. Surround him!
Then bring it on! I'll take you all on at once!
There are still many left on the other side of the bridge. Let us wait here and have faith that they will reach us.
Putting on a front to protect your allies is commendable. But you really should give up.
All my might! Concentrate. All my might! Take that!
A great hero without equal.
Let's go.
A true army of one.
So that's who Zhang Fei is.
Is that all? Come on! Who's next?
I, Zhang He, shall be your adversary.
This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
Damn you! Yeah, trying to make a mockery out of us? I'll kill you myself!
We have no time to waste on the likes of you. Out of our way!
Do not underestimate the tenacity of Liu Bei's forces. Show them no mercy and hunt them down.
Bear witness to my power. As far as I go.
The enemy officer
There's no virtue in
has
dying
been defeated.
so little. I shall retreat and fight another day.
Let's go.
The enemy officer
burning
has
with
been
fury.
defeated.
And I will rip apart any who dare to get in my way!
My blade was cutting nothing but air. A truly formidable foe.
So that's Zhao Yun. I'm glad I positioned reinforcements here, because that man is a rogue.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Now!
Got this!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good. Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Looking rough. Encountering me is the worst thing that could have happened.
Let's get serious. Go on then. You even trying?
ever coming.
The enemy officer
Next steps
has
will
been
be
defeated.
No need to overextend ourselves.
The enemy officer
Let's
has
leave
been
the rest
defeated.
to our reserves.
The retreat would be the best option right now.
So, we've arrived at Chungban Bridge unscathed. There are still some stragglers. If only we could go help them as well.
So, this is everyone then. Seems not all were able to escape unscathed. Still,
The enemy officer has been
we must
defeated.
move on for now.
I'm still needed. That means I must fall back for now.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We've succeeded in cutting Liu Bei off. It seems our vanguard has stopped them in their tracks.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Battle. All right. Taking care of
The
those
enemy
giants
officer
across the
has
bridge.
been defeated.
I better go after brother now.
So Liu Bei intends to continue down this path. It is a road that can only be traveled while sacrificing people along the way.
The battle is more or less going as expected. We should make our way to Lord Liu Bei.
The enemy officers hindering our people's escape have been fought off. And there don't seem to be any more stragglers. Lord Liu Bei, I have returned with your son. He is safe and unharmed.
Cao Yun! Good to see you back in one piece. You ran through hell for Otto. You have my eternal gratitude.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Whoa. Take this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Going back for now.
Ah, let's go. Zhuge Liang, you've made it. Discussions in Jiangxia went well, I take it?
Without issue. Lord Guan Yu should arrive in due time with reinforcements. I will now prepare for Cao Cao's main force. Once we rout their officers, we can start putting our plans into place.
Take this. I'm not going to like the outcome of this encounter.
Our efforts shall bear fruit.
Thank you for coming.
The enemy
I
officer
sense the bond between
has been defeated.
Liu Bei must not be allowed to escape. All forces are to pursue him with every man available.
Start the advance.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I shall analyze later. For now, I must pull back.
We've fended off their officers and will begin preparations as instructed by Lord Zhuge Liang.
You're done for him.
Yet all of them continue to follow him. The officers, the soldiers, and the citizens alike. All entrusting their lives to a single man. This battle almost defies belief. Is Liu Bei the true danger? Or is it
The
Cao
enemy
Cao?
officer has been
I must
defeated.
ascertain this for myself.
Take this! The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer
I am Lord Cao Cao's blade. I shall end you here and now, Liu Bei.
Take this! The enemy officer has been defeated. Bring him down.
Tails are tails!
To lose to the likes of the enemy officer
I
has
shall
been
pull
defeated.
back for now. However, we shall meet in battle again.
Harrowing circumstances indeed. I must consider the next step.
Let's go.
I thought you might come here. Thank you.
I, Ji Quan, shall take you on! Trust in my skill. Our victory! Fight! Fight!
Another obstacle has fallen before me! Another obstacle has fallen
display
before
of
me!
skill. We shall fight again.
Let's go! I shall enter the fray!
Are you ready to face me?
Spirit is stirred! It's worked! We've cut you off! You're not going any further! Let's end it!
We've managed to cut you off.
Another obstacle
Now we'll
has
make you
fallen
realize
before
you
me.
can't run any longer.
I will not allow you to block our path. We will break through.
We've rid ourselves of those troublemakers. Now, we could start preparations in earnest.
Bear witness to my power.
I have no choice but to retreat.
My apologies for the wait. We've come with forces borrowed from Jiangsha.
I shall retreat now, so that I may fight again another day.
Fight! Sharp!
Easy.
Too easy. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Well, I still can.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Going my way today. Maybe next time.
We're finally through. Now let's go, so that we may continue on our path. What is this fog? There's something strange about it.
No, I cannot let Liu Bei go after all. Allowing him to pass would be too great a risk.
I have lost sight of the path, and of all my comrades. Is this some sort of magic?
What a strange fog.
We must seek out Lord Liu Bei.
So you've come, Zuluan. You mean to protect Liu Bei to the very end, it would seem. Then, better ready yourself. You best be prepared to fight.
This is our destiny as guardians of peace!
That man has even compelled helpless citizens into battle. What can you call this but the worst kind of violence? This is my last. Why don't you remember? How can you? Do you mean to kill me, Zuluan? But as long as these heroes exist in the world, there will always be someone like you, fool. Heroes who dub their greed convict, for it is our duty. And if you choose to protect Liu Bei, however, I do not yet have the strength to defeat Liu Bei. Do you remember the words Juha uttered before her death? Live and create the world. If you really think Liu Bei is a true hero that we can trust, then do what you must to make. But the moment he strays from that path, the Guardians of Peace will bring him to ruin, no matter how long it takes. Never forget that. Farewell.
Those who have been long divided must unite, while those who have been long united, thus has it always been. For empires, guardian of peace, one will champion heroes, striving to... The other will lurk in the shadows, keeping the hero... That is the new way, and thus shall our... This is the last time I appear before you. Well... It is said that the founders of our order, that they had the faces of children, and that no number of years. Zulu, you must go now. Let your eye...
The fog has lifted. Let's go. It seems that everyone is safe. It is time to move on. We shall head downstream towards Jiangxia. There, we will start again. Together.
So, Liu Bei has gotten away. And we still have a major problem, even if we have control of Jing.
It looks like they're off our tail.
Brother.
Lord Liu Bei, please do not be disheartened, for we've never had the luxury of time to lament. It is true that we've lost much. But, because of that, you have gained something much greater, my lord. Yet we must accept it. Lord Liu Bei, if you truly wish to ride, we will be attempting to put the Longzong plant. Cao Cao will most likely continue his southward advance.
Hold on. You say we're to ally with Wu, but will they be willing to take on Cao?
Judging from what I hear of Wu, they would be likely to prioritize peace if they are hesitant to fight.
Indeed. And I do not intend to drag Lord Liu, even more so if they are unwilling to...
I am fairly certain that, like us, those in Wu do not wish to see. They must know that he will be their enemy if... But for now, let us reorganize our forces in Jiangxia.
Ah, it's you. Sorry, but Lord Zhuge Liang is away, and he won't be returning for a while. Just a little earlier, a man named Lu Su from Wu, he had been looking for a way of securing an alliance with our lord in order to... Although Wu is powerful in its own right, Cao Cao's faction far outstrips them, and having us as given the enormous gap in strength, many within Wu are... However, if Lord Zhuge Liang's bold... As such, Lord Zhuge Liang proposed that he himself would act as an envoy. I don't know. All I can say is that when I saw... If anyone is capable of stirring Wu's military into action, now we must trust in our strat...
I know a couple people who went with Lord Liu Bei. Hard times ahead for them, it seems. They say Lord Liu Bei is risking it all.
I have to say, the situation was uncertain for a while. Of course not! We were outnumbered, but it was nothing. I can barely even imagine how much work I ain't nearly as cunning as you. You know, I've thought it over off. Anyway, if Brother's gonna be taking on overwhelming well, that may be what I always do. But having it, I don't really like the way Zhuge Liang talks, but I guess I ought to give credit where credit is due.
Getting Lord Liu Bei to help us escape.
You did an impressive job protecting my brother in such dire circumstances. Allow me, you have done far more than that. We could hardly have Lord Lu Qi, the ruler of Changsha, but as I'm sure you know, Cao Cao's the many talented officers under to call them the strongest army in the... However, brother now has an ambition to...
It pains me to admit it, but I was in a... Even so, the people of Jing want... If I had left them behind, I could never again have spoken of my... Yes, our troubles have yet to pass. Yet, I shall fight. I suppose that sounds like something, Lord. Perhaps it is only now that I bear the weight of these... At any rate, let us wait for Zhuge Liang.
We have returned.
Oh, greetings, my friends.
The fleet commanded by Wu's General Zhou Yu. Before long, they shall take...
Then that means... Indeed, Lord Sun Quan has decided to join hands with Lord Liu Bei in his fight against Cao Cao.
Well, auspicious news indeed.
I fear that without Zhuge Liang's tenacity...
Tenacity, you said?
I suppose it was necessary to draw those advocating surrender.
No need to hold back. I'm sure he wasn't acting.
We're in front of the man himself.
Even if we secured an alliance with Wu, the fact remains that Lord Sun Quan decided to fight with us means he must have seen some chance. And what is this path to victory?
To compensate for our numerical disadvantage, we will intercept the... After discussions with Lord Zhou Yu, we decided the battle there.
So, we're taking the fight to the water.
Most of Cao Cao's men were raised north of the Central Plains. The people of Wu, conversely, no doubt this will offer a huge advantage in the fight.
Still, this is Cao Cao we're facing. Yet, on the water.
That massive fleet, tired, The enemy won't be able to deploy quickly.
And when that happens, we shall set them ablaze. Thus shall
Amazing.
This is no time for conjecture, my lord. We
Lord Lusu. Yes. Yes. It is at Tuchibi.
A moment, Pang Tong. I wish...
Well, well. So you're the one to call on. I distinctly expressed that I've no intent.
Even from me, the very idea of dragging...
All the more reason to leave then, don't you think? I have no desire...
Are you sure about that? Cao Cao is constantly seeking talented If Jing falls into his grasp, your days of peace...
Is that a threat? Sorry, but that won't work on me.
I see. Then you leave me no choice. I didn't want to have to use this last resort.
Last resort? Well, I'll be damned. So they've got...
You're close with him, are you not? Perhaps you could put in a good word for us?
I almost feel guilty. Oh, if it were anyone but you. You're as insidious as ever, Zhuge Liang.
Your support is most
Just remember that I will support you as I see fit. And still, I don't mean to call...
I know it is late in the night, but I have something urgent to discuss. Yes. There is a task that I wish to the plan I shared with Lord Liu Bei. Setting fire to... There is one major hole in the plan. Cao Cao's forces will march southward, and thus, they will naturally take up this time of year, the winds of the Yangtze. But if we simply set Cao Cao's ships ablaze, the northern wind will scatter the flames, preventing them from spreading to the entire fleet. Cao Cao knows this very well, and likely intends to take up position to the north. Oh no, the plan shall surely succeed. As long as we have you, perhaps due to the climate or terrain, a southern wind sometimes blows down from the cliffs of Chibi. I need you to sense that change coming, and give the signal to loose our flames. You have my thanks. In order for our fire attack to succeed, this is a vital task. Perhaps
It was a long journey to get here from Changban. I'm still surprised I even made it.
Everyone says that damn Cao Cao is going to rule this land. How dope.
Tonight, we finally confront Cao Cao in a battle that will decide our future!
We prepared as best we can. All that's left.
Hold your heads high! This
Cao Cao's forces seem to have responded to their defeat by changing their formation. They have linked their ships together into a solid platform, which will enable them to fight as if they... I suppose such quick decision-making is to be expected from...
But this time, those quick wits of his will be the cause of his down. Pang Tong's abilities have proven to be very impressive indeed. For one so reluctant to join us, he has greatly exceeded expectations.
Lord Pang Tong was tasked with infiltrating the enemy ranks to offer a proposal to Cao, a plan to prevent his ships from rocking, that is.
A fire attack against a scattered fleet would give the flames having their vessels clustered together.
In short, Lord Pang Tong's scheme is but the first step in our greater...
The chain stratagem, implemented by connecting several...
Still, we must keep in mind that
and for that reason, we cannot abide even a single failure. We must all be aware of the consequences of the slightest mistake.
Have you heard? It seems Huang Gai has disappeared.
How did he break out of such grievous
No one knows where the enemy sold Huang Gai, a traitor? Oh? Well, we haven't seen you around these parts in a while. So, you've been at Lord Liu Bei's side, have you? I suppose I can be honest with you.
Not only has he been openly criticizing Lord Sun Quan of late, what's more, when Zhou Yu questioned him on his behavior, he cared.
After that, he was flogged and thrown into the prison. Yet now...
Believe it or not, the fact remains that it happened. I wish I had taken the opportunity to question. Regardless, if Huang Gai has defected to the enemy, Cao Cao may be... We must proceed with the utmost caution.
Cao Cao's forces?
Will Wu disappear, or will it carve its name into history? The decisive moment draws near.
Wu has overcome every crisis until this point.
To make Lord Liu Bei's ambitions and, in order to do so, I'll say it again, but this mission, as such, we will give the command to go into battle. Has the wind shown any sign of changing? Understood. Then we shall mobilize...
Let's begin. Now then.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Do you...
Fine. Aye.
Shall we?
My time has come.
I'm counting on you.
We've done all that we can. Now, we must support each other and fight our way through. Show them your mettle!
Let's go!
This battle is ours for the taking!
For the sake of our inalienable ambitions, we must take command of this battle!
All of
of my plans depend on this decisive battle. Each and every one of you must carry out your duties. We may claim a crushing victory. First, we shall send ships from our flanks to attack the enemy. When the time is right, we shall cut our way into their base from the front.
Advance now! All units, strengthen your guard! Repel the hostile offensive!
As long as we hold firm, our chance of victory remains. Hold formation and stay on the defensive.
We will not let anyone through. Come at us with all you have!
We must not let them reach land. Loose arrows at will! Take that! I will be honored. I could test my skills against you!
Take this! We can't let them take this position!
I must hold it!
Got this! Get this here! Take this!
Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Concentrate. All my might.
Let's go. Oh, this is bad. If someone doesn't get here fast, we're done for. Yeah.
Let's get serious.
I should go back while I can.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Everything is going well so far. I think it's just about time to land another blow.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Damn! When did they get behind us? This just became a lot more complicated.
Let's go!
We must maintain a constant barrage of arrows. Keep the enemy reinforcements at bay to protect our archers.
You may not be able to make it through this.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Take that!
I must retreat and rethink my plans.
It's time. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Heading for the altar.
That red fan. His appearance. Must be the sleeping dragon, Zhuge Liang. As long as he lives, he is sure to be a thorn in our side. March forward!
As expected, you have bared your fangs at me. This is in line with my predictions.
How am I getting cornered? Seriously?
Take this! Got this!
Retreat would be the best option right now.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We still can!
Whoa.
So what am I going to do with you?
This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Loose. Take this.
Bear witness to my power.
Retreat would be the best option right now.
I will now begin the prayer. We must distract the enemy while carrying out the most vital part of the plan. I know this will be hard, but I am counting on you all.
Losing Lord Zhuge Liang means losing this battle. Guard him with your lives. Take this. No way. I'm gonna lose?
Now is our chance to press the attack and take victory for ourselves. Advance the fleet. These ships, who is ours for the taking?
Got this. What just happened? Under attack.
We've lost our archers in the east. The enemy's offensive will go on unimpeded now.
Take this. Let's end this. Not done yet.
The enemy officer has been defeated. So they've arrived. Still, it's not yet time. We have to endure their assault for now.
Let's go.
I'm still needed. That means I must fall back for now.
Is this the end?
This appears to be as far as we go.
Commence the advance. Annihilate the enemy with our fleet. Now advance!
Now this is what I call intense. I'm all fired up. You have gone down the wrong path. So I shall show you no mercy. Get out of my sight if you wish to live. Commence the advance.
Is that one guy? I can't believe it. He really defected from U.
I lacked the foresight to predict his betrayal. I shall take responsibility for this failure and stop him here. Now, advance! Our eastern front is being overwhelmed. We should send the rear guard to bolster our defenses there.
Now we march forward.
The enemy has breached the altar room. Please eliminate them at once.
So you've come. At this point, there is nothing left to say.
This territory, indeed, is ours. Our blades shall do the talking. Our archers on the western front have been wiped out. What chance do we have of stopping them now?
I've got a bad feeling about this.
This appears to be as far as we go.
Your aid is truly welcome. I reckon we are all in your debt soon.
Bear witness to my power. All my might. Let's get serious.
Bring him down. The head is thorny. Walk as we shall.
Take this.
Things have taken a turn for the worse. I must think of something quickly.
Time to Counterattack!